Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to World of Horror. It's your boy back at it again. It is your boy. And so, what are we gonna do? Well, it's quite simple. We are going to play Koiji, because it's been a while, right? Like, if I do a little alt-tab here, right? And I go to my videos, we got Mizuki, Haru, Kairi, Miku, Yashiro, Mimi, Moriko, Mizuki again, Moriko, Aiko, Kairi, Yashiro, Mimi, Miku, oh god, Moriko again? Wait, we played Koiji. It must have been on the live stream, is the last time we played Koiji, right? Because there's no, really, May 7th? Is that the last time we played Koiji? It's long overdue at that point. And we're gonna do character-exclusive perk cards only. You know, if we have a rare opportunity to try out something zany, we will. But, if not, we'll probably just play it relatively normally. Do we want to... we've been doing Ath-Yelazath a lot recently. I think we'll mix it up with some Mirror Nerd that we should smash. But, yeah, so we're still on that, if you watched the end of yesterday's episode, we're still on the suitcase meta. It turns out, and this is true, that when you look up, and I hate this, when you look up a, like a suitcase, right? It'll say, like, 31-inch suitcase. And it'll be like, okay, good. That's exactly what I want. It's like $20 more than I'd want to pay for it, but yeah, 31-inch suitcase, can't go wrong, right? And then you look at the interior dimensions, and then you start to realize, wait a minute, something's going on here. It's a 31-inch suitcase. Checking. You know, you check it in, it gets thrown under the plane, that sort of thing, right? That bad boy that I was looking at had 18 inches of internal space, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Like, how many pockets and, like, compartments do you have in that freaking thing? Like, I just want a suitcase that fits my needs. You know, I'm not an excessive person who's like, oh, I gotta have this thing because it's, like, cool, and if I don't have it, like, I'll be lame, you know? I mean, in a gacha game, I'm totally that person. But no, in like real life, it's like I don't really care what suitcase I have. I don't care what color it is. I don't care, I don't care the style. I don't care the design, the material. I did hear that hard case, what are they called? Hard shell? It's like soft, and then like hard shell or something. I did hear that hard shell are better for, like, transporting electronics, so, like, if a hard shell would be preferred, but I'm gonna, like, coat everything in, like, a layer of foam anyways, so I don't think it'll be that big of a deal either way, but, I mean, it'll be coated in foam and then wrapped in layers and layers and layers of clothing, right? So, anyways, you know, we've got, you know, and I'm just looking at it, like, it just needs to be, like, interior, like, 28 inches wide. If it could be, like, 29 inches wide, that'd be perfect. But it seems like a lot to ask for, apparently. Because it seems that most suitcases don't really got that going on. Which is a little bit weird. So, like, oh, you love to see that pretty early on. Maybe we can actually get the compass this run, that'd be cool. I mean, that's potentially fun. We go down to 5, we go back up to 7. You want to do it? Yeah, sure. Let's go. We can we can do that. It's a little sketchy, but I think it's probably fine, right? So what we want to do is obviously obtain the money, right? And I mean, I'm not the real Seymour Skinner. It's probably my favorite Koiji outfit. Like, listen, Dorakura is... I hate that that's the name, right? Like, it's just supposed, like it's the Inzumasu curse, the Dracula. It's supposed to be English, right? That's the joke. But I mean, Dracula's top tier. Chad is also top tier. Yuppie Psycho is pretty good too. Boring Sweater, it's alright. Reporter, lame. There Goes Hawaii, alright. But listen, like, I'm Not the Real Seymour Skinner. Like, you can't beat that. You cannot beat it. He looks like he's seen some stuff. Oh, Koiji. What was it that, in The Simpsons? What was it that Seymour fought in? Was it... I haven't watched The Simpsons in so long. But it was like Nam, right? I can't remember. Like, I haven't watched The Simpsons since, like, 2018 or 2017. And I didn't really watch it either. It was somebody, like, I was visiting somebody and they had it on. Like, they were just watching in the background. And I looked at it and it was just so weird. Right? Like, it was, I assume it was a Treehouse of Horror episode. Because it was basically like, the Simpsons get abducted by, like, oh god, what were their names? Like, Kang or something? What were the aliens from The Simpsons? This is gonna bother me. Aliens from The Simpsons. Yeah, Kang and Kodos. Okay. Yeah, so it was like, Kang and Kodos, they, like, abducted... They were in, like, an arena or something, you know? And the Simpsons were abducted, and then they go on, like, a space adventure, and I'm just like, man... Like... Yeah, I don't want to be that guy who's like, back in my day, things were better, but it's so, like, it just didn't really make sense, and it wasn't really a coherent story from what I remember. It was just weird, you know? I assumed it was a Treehouse of Horror, because those things can kind of go off the rails, but there wasn't really anything scary about it, though. There wasn't anything Halloween-themed about it, either. It's just the aliens showed up, abducted them, they flew off into the galaxy. I think there was, like, a Star Trek parody or something. I don't know. It was weird. I'm looking at the run here. Like, I'm not ignoring these mysteries, by the way. I'm just thinking. I mean, I think, like, we probably want to go. I mean, Botany first. I was about to say Bulletin for some reason. But Botany first is pretty good. Like, that's really the only Roads Closed mystery we have, so... We'll do Botany first, but I don't know. It was like, and before that, like, before just walking into, like, somebody's place and them just watching The Simpsons in the background while we were hanging out, the last time I watched it before then, and I do remember this episode pretty vividly because I was like, this is just weird. And I mean, it was a good episode. Don't get me wrong. Like, I enjoyed watching it, but it was like, this is not the same show, almost, you know? And of course, like, after what? It's been on the air for, like, 20 years? So of course it's gonna be a different show after its lifetime. It just, like, I liked it, but it just wasn't the thing for me, you know? But anyways, it was like, it was Lisa Goes Gaga, I think it was. It was the Lady Gaga cameo episode. And I mean, it was alright. Like, I enjoyed it. I didn't think that it was, like, a garbage episode. I know a lot of people hate it. Like, when I was looking up, like, I think about a few months back, I was watching, like, the episode or the season where fans kind of, like, viewed it as the bad, like, the show started declining in quality. We'll continue looking, yeah. And so I remember that they mentioned the the Lisa Goes Gaga episode as, like, a part where the fans were, like, just really done with it. I mean, it was an alright episode. Like, I just, you know, I remember watching some of the older Simpsons episodes, and, like, I didn't even hate the, this is gonna be probably my most controversial Simpsons opinion. I didn't really hate the I'm Not the Real... Like, the Principal and the Pauper is what it's called, right? Or the Pauper? I don't remember. But I didn't really hate that episode. Like, I thought it was a bad episode, but I thought it had some pretty good parts, right? And I thought it was an interesting idea. But it was just kind of lame how it immediately went back to, like, the cartoon trope of everything has to return to, like, the like, when the episode ends, everything has to be normal. Do we want to do 2 damage instead, just because it's, like, a higher chance? Yeah, I think that's probably fair, right? Well, you know, you hit some, you miss some. You just want to do this, like, I want to brace for impact. That's kind of sketchy. Take her down to 8, and then we just kill her next turn. Probably pretty. That's probably a good idea. But yeah, no, it was just there we go. It was just I kind of lost my train of thought a little bit, but I don't even know why we started talking about The Simpsons, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a little late at night, so my mind's kind of, like, dashing around the place. But, I mean, it was, like, I don't know, like, I remember some of the older Simpsons episodes, like, some of the ones that I really liked was Homer going to work with, the Scorpio guy, and he gets, like, this job that's, like, really great, and then they're living in luxury, and then he goes to his boss's office, and his boss is just, like, an evil genius with a flamethrower, right? Like, that was hilarious. Or the Who Shot Mr. Burns, or, like, the Mason episode. I mean, even, like, the movie was pretty good. Like, I really liked the movie. But I don't know, it's just, like, I kind of fell off of it. And, I mean, I guess you could say you outgrew it. But it's kind of weird, like, do we want to go, like, I don't necessarily want to go with 5 Reason, but I'm scared to rest so early in the game. So I think, like, here's the thing, I rest once, we're on Goizo, no. We're just gonna have to hope that we don't die. Like, Goizo is kind of like the, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So Ghoul was the first enemy, right? Like, I need to keep track of this. Yeah, Ghoul is the first enemy, so it's whoever's next. Hey, this is reason for you right here. Abolish this spell to gain some sanity back. But, you know, it's kind of weird. Okay, Ribcage Woman. I saw Ghastly Music, and I'm like, it's everybody's favorite woman. Ribcage. So 2 stamina, you love to see it. We can probably, like, let's see what we got here. Yeah, no, that's terrible. We'll brace for impact for sure. And then guaranteed to hit, she goes down to 10. We can kill her next turn, probably. Like, we'd have to be pretty unlucky not to kill her next turn. Ooh. You know what I was just saying? We'd have to be pretty unlucky? That's pretty unlucky right there. That's really unlucky right there. So what do we have to do for this? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I dislike that significantly more, but hey. I mean, we should just, but it's a dexterity and a charisma action, dude. Like, what do you want me to do? Well, we'll take the stamina. Or, sorry, that was the injury. We would take the random injury over the stamina and then hasty aid. Because the problem with that is, like, you take damage, and then hasty aid procs in the future, because there's no way to get rid of hasty aid. It procs in the future, and then you're just screwed, right? Ooh, that's unlucky right there. That's very unlucky right there. We gotta be careful. And by careful, I mean lucky. But you know what, like, what's super weird to me is that, when, like, kind of around the time that I stopped watching The Simpsons, I started watching some of the other, like, quote, adult, unquote, animated shows, like, you know, your Family Guys and your South Parks, and South Park was really good. Like, I think South Park is still really good. Admittedly, I haven't watched it in a couple of years, but I watched the season that was in 2018, and I really liked that. And I think the games were rather clever as well. I thought they did some pretty fun stuff as well. But, you know, like a while back I was no meme, I was on the Family Guy, like, train, where a friend gave me access to their Hulu account, and I just watched. Like, I made a profile on there, and I just watched probably, like, not entire seasons, but I watched probably, like, 3 seasons worth of episodes in the span of, like, a month. And, like, it was all, like, they were okay. Speaking of okay, we're never going to the forest again, so who cares about outdoorsmen? Fast Hands is just bad. Reporter's Bag it is. You know, I said if we had an opportunity to do something zany, we would. Yeah. So we got Knowledge, Dexterity, and, wait a minute. I only wrote 4 things down here. What's the other one? Well, if we want to get Dexterity up, we got to start working on that now, so, plus Reason. I only wrote down 4 things. What's the other thing? Takashi, okay. I forgot to write that down. But, yeah, so still, to kind of wrap that up, you know, I mean, it's like, it's alright. You know, like, Family Guy is okay. I watched some of the older episodes, and I watched some of the newer ones, because Hulu has, like, the entire catalog. And I just, like, I never watched Family Guy, at all. So I had no nostalgia for it whatsoever. At least not to my memory. Because, I was always more of a Simpsons person. And then after The Simpsons, I started watching South Park. And that was really good. And then after I kind of caught up on South Park at the time, I just stopped watching. I kind of went through like a 2-year period where I just didn't watch TV. Which admittedly was pretty nice. TV is kind of boring. At least to me. It's not very stimulating. It's good background noise, which, I mean, I do have self-awareness to realize, like, hey, you know, what am I doing right now? I'm probably background noise, but that's fine. But it's just, like, for me, when I sit down to watch a TV show, I, like, actually want to, like, watch it, you know what I mean? I don't want to be like, oh, well, you know. It's just kind of like... Because here's the thing, I don't like background noise that much. It's not useful to me in my day-to-day life. Because when I'm editing a video, sound is a very important aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, sound is very... Do I want the compass second mystery in? I don't know if I do. But I'm just writing down mermaids there, because I need to remember to do that. But it's like... We don't have Fear Festival, by the way, so the dexterity check's not going to be easy. I don't really want to do the side quest. But here's the thing. If we do the side quest, I think we don't buy the compass. If we do not do the side quest, I think we could buy the compass. Like, it all depends on, like, our doom. And I think the compass is still probably worth it, but let's just do the side quest, dude. I think that's fine. I mean, that's actually pretty great. Like, I'm not going to complain about that. We had Expel Evil earlier. Now, if we get a couple of more, like, Vital Clues or Military Operations or whatever, I'm going to be a little sad in that perspective, but, you know, it's not going to be, I mean, listen. It is what it is. The comedic timing's pretty great, though. But yeah, I don't, like, this is not a hill that I'm gonna die on, but I just personally don't find background noise that enjoyable, because it's like, if I'm editing a video, then do I want EXP for stamina? Yeah. Mainly because we can just go to the Witch's Tree, and we can heal, basically. Oh, well, okay, that's not hugely bad. We need to fix the cut arm sinew, by the way. I need to do that right now. And we can also just take the painkiller as well. I'll sell the library notes, because I don't want to deal with Jar of Blood Man. But, like, when I'm editing a video, I'm obviously paying attention to the audio. So I can't have, like, a song or a video on the background, because that just throws me off. Ooh, that sucks. And so, like, that's bad, right? Like, that's strike one. Strike two is we don't have the charisma, so so we should, you know, taking the minus doom is the optimal choice there, which I feel like I have to explain that because I don't want another freaking email from YouTube. But regardless, yo, let's go. Yo, let's go. Perception character. But we don't have. I don't want to take 5% doom. That's kind of sketchy. So do we want to get burned, or do we actually want to try to fight? We can desperation immediately. Oh, but our combat's going to be much worse now. Yeah. So, I mean, we can do 16 damage, but nah, hashtag burn it all down. It's not an original line, but it's the line for this situation. And here's the thing. You might think I'm crazy. You might think I'm mad. But we're going to go into... actually, I'll just keep the dog around. Like, that's fine. Although, you know what? We'll get rid of the hardware store for the illegal den. Like, on the off chance that we somehow have 5 funds, maybe it could be fun to buy a wine bottle or something. But, like, oh... That's 60 EXP. That's 60 EXP. That's really good. I like that a lot. I'll take it. You know what? I'll do it. Yeah, you might think I'm crazy. You might think I'm mad. But... I think we just have to do it, you know? It sucks that we lost contaminated water. By the way, we're just gonna bandage the burn. Because obviously we can't afford that. But, like, here's the thing. It's like, what are we gonna... we have 5 reason... Let's just be careful, you know what I mean? Like, just be cautious. And hope the RNG doesn't screw us over. You gotta take risks in a roguelite, you know? But... So, yeah, it's like when we had to just be out of desperation range. Because there's no way we can kill in one turn, right? Not with this attack speed? Oh, God, no. Absolutely not. So, if we throw, goes down to 13, that doesn't really help us at all. You know what I mean? So I think that this is just a brace for impact, and then hope for the best. Like, yeah, that's probably the way to do it. Oh, wow, 285%, huh? Oh, why would we do that when we can just do this? That's the preferable outcome for sure. I mean, Lump of Flesh is great. If we get to an enemy who does doom damage or stamina damage, or is just weak, we could definitely, like, transfer over some, stamina to reason. Like, we could do a little prayer. We do a little prayer to God as a treat. We do a little holy cleansing of eldritch abominations. A little peek outside. I hope that in the... Okay, listen, it feels... It kind of stings to say it, because it's something that I feel like... You know, it's a little weird to bring up, because we're, like, almost the longest we've been without an update. But I hope that in the full game, that for this, there's, like, a cool interaction with the school being burned to the hashtag burn it all down. Because, like, the fact that it's the same as, like, the regular mystery when everything else has, like, a cool burned aspect to it is kind of lame. But besides that, you know, it's fine. Like, it would be... Okay, this is a stamina enemy. I'm pretty sure this is, like, a 3 damage stamina enemy, but we can still make it work. Okay. Maybe we can't. Maybe we can't make it work. If we can kill him in 1 turn, let's not make it work. So that would kill, but that's not good enough. This is... No, it's not. Bummer. It is a bummer, as they say. But we could do... I mean, this would be 16 if we throw. Then we can get him. Oh, that's actually pretty persuasive, you know what I'm saying? We throw this. We carry the torch from me into you. We desperation. We take our chance there and then guarantee that one, so we get, like, the disappointment out of the way if we fail it. And then we're on. We're moving on. So, on Timeline B, you know, we said this a million times, but it's worth repeating. The only thing that matters is the little book tab that tells you the first 2 ritual combinations for dabbing on ghosts. But I guess I should probably finish what I was saying about background noise. It's like, when you're working on videos, you gotta pay attention to the audio, so that's kind of a strike right there. When I'm recording, like, when I'm playing a game, unless it's, like, the very rare instance where I'm just playing a game for me, I'm usually recording. So, like, when I'm playing Among Us with my friends, I'll just be blaring anime music, right? Like, background music ahoy there, background noise ahoy there. But, when I'm, you know, when I'm playing a game, I'm most likely recording it for one purpose or another, because, you know, I have a bunch of ideas for projects that will probably never see the light of day. And so it's like, when you're recording, I don't know how to set up a virtual audio cable, so it's like, you know, it doesn't really, background noise, it's either like you turn the game audio off, or you just have something like overlaying your, you just have something overlaying the game audio, which is really weird. Although it has opened itself up to some comedic opportunities. For one thing that I was looking into doing. Oh my god, it's all claps, always has been. Jesus Christ. But, you know, so really the only time I like background music... Oh no. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's bad. We're good, we're fine, we're not dead, but that's a little sketchy. So it's a clap, bow, bow, clap, bow. A little unfortunate, but that's fine. So can we get... I mean, improvises. We have a weapon to throw, so... I think that's... Although we do have to go to the school again, right? For Akamanto, so maybe we should take... maybe we should take art knowledge. Like, the thing that's kind of weird is that I feel like in this... the way that we play the game, I feel like that art knowledge is the niche perk. Because I rag on it so much. But it's not actually that bad. It's just, like, it's one of the worst ones. Like, it's better than leadership. But, like, improvise will make the steak knife do 4 damage instead of 2. Or, sorry, it'll make it do 6 damage instead of 3, which is really good. I'm pretty sure it doubles throwing damage, but I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to look it up on the wiki. But, you know, improvise is hilarious. It's great. It's really fun. So we're gonna take it. But I feel like that if you want to win, I feel like art knowledge is the correct choice here. I feel like if you take art knowledge, you could take another stat, but because it saves you from the... Oh, no, it doesn't. It saves you from stamina damage, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm a little curious. I'm a little, like, sus. It's a little curious. I'm not entirely sure. But we've been taking so much reason. You know, we've been taking so much freaking reason. It's kind of unreal. We just need to get 1 point into knowledge, and we just need to get... Like, we'll probably level up 2 more times because of deduction. And so what we need is we need a point of knowledge or folklore studies. That'd be really good. And then we need quick thinking and then a point of dexterity. So if we can get, like, folklore studies and dex, that would be great. And then get quick thinking next time, that'd be really good. Or if we get quick thinking dex this time around, and then get, like, folklore studies later, that'd be really cool. But I think at some point we're gonna have to bite the bullet and just, like, rest for Goizo for, like, a couple... We're gonna have to get, like, 10% Doom at some point. Especially, like, this is safe, so we can go here without dying. But if it was, like, doomed, we might want to, Alright, listen, like... I mean... Can we sell the lump of flesh? We can. I hate selling it, though. It's such a good item. And we need to keep the camera for the knowledge. I hate to say it, but do we sell the steak? No. We sell the lump of flesh. We go to the doctor's office, we buy experimental drug, and then we immediately use it. Because it's definitely safe. What could possibly go wrong? Let's see. Check the bathroom, because this is stamina. That's what we want. We almost failed that, by the way. But, yeah, like, the only time that I really appreciated background noise was when I was actively doing the Warhammer stuff. Because oh, this is a doomed area, by the way, so we gotta be a little careful here. If we go below, like, 3, then, or if we go to... This is a dexterity check. I'd rather just take the damage, for sure, but, you know, it's like, like, when I was actively doing the Warhammer thing, it's like, you know, oh, man, I really want to say yes to this, but, like, how do we recover? Like, we rest twice? Go up to... Do we have if we have fetid fumes, I won't do it. Okay, alright, I'll do it. Let's go. Let's go. 63% doom. You ready for this? You better be. So this is actually going to be a little bit faster, isn't it? Because it's speed 80 versus 85. Got an 80% chance to hit. That's really nice. One less damage, though, so that's kind of a bummer. But we have one we have 1 9 damage shot, so that's okay. We don't care about the side quest here. We'll level up. So I think this is probably the shot. I mean, yeah, I think this might be the shot. Because what else are we gonna do here? Like, 9 damage. Like, that's pretty good. Like, that's actually pretty decent. We can guarantee that it happens. He goes down to 5? Wait, no, I'm stupid. Disregard me for a moment. I do apologize. It's like 5 in the morning right now. Oh no, I was completely correct. Why did I think... I was completely correct. Why did I think it was wrong? Now, this is kind of sketchy, though, because it's like, what do we do at that point? Maybe we throw. Maybe we throw a weapon. Maybe we get hit. Do you think we get hit here? We brace, and then we just punch him? Like, we just smack him? Goes down to 11? That's not very good, though. Like, we'd have to throw something, but I want to save it for Akamanto. Let's see. I mean, 9 damage is nothing to scoff at. It's just that this enemy does 4 damage because he's obsessed. And so in this circumstance, like, the heavy-duty flashlight would be better because of its damage. That's, like, you know, higher. Because we could probably do, like, that. And then... Well, actually, maybe we couldn't. No, I don't think we would. Because this is a faster weapon. Is there a freaking helicopter? I could have swore I just heard a helicopter. But, regardless... We will... I think we brace. I think we just get hit. If he goes down to 10, though, what does that do for us? Not much. Like, I don't want to go down to 5, because we need this stamina for Akamanto. This is a really awkward fight. With 3 damage specifically. It's not the police revolver's fault. Like, I want to make this clear. Like, 80 speed's great. 80 chance to hit's great. Like, we're against an enemy that has minus 40% to your accuracy. And is doing 4 damage a turn. Like, it's not the police revolver's fault. It's just that this is a tricky encounter when you can't kill him in 1 turn. Because it makes it very awkward in how you handle it. And so, I mean... You know, we could take it up to, like, a 90% chance to hit, but that still doesn't allow us to kill him. I mean, we'd have to throw something, which is a bummer, because, like, I don't want to shoot and throw something. I would like to shoot and throw against Akamanto. So, you know what? I'm gonna dab on you. I'm gonna dab on you with the escape. I think that's, like... That's not the police revolver's fault. Like, even if we had more ammo there, like, I don't know if we would still do that. Like, that's just awkward. I hate this. I really do. I really hate this. But... Go down to 6? What do we do against Akamanto? Get cursed? Yeah, sure. I think that's probably fine. But yeah, I feel like that if I got back into the Warhammer thing, background noise would be a lot more viable. But it's like, you know, when I was sitting down to, like, watch, like, Family Guy, I'm like, you know, I'm doing this because I don't really feel like, I don't really feel like doing anything else, and I just want to, like, turn my brain off. But, you know, it's like, this isn't, like, TV that I want to watch. Like, this is something that I don't want to throw in the background and just listen to for a bit, but I don't know. Like, I just don't find it viable. Like, because everything that I do in my life, I usually have to have, like, I need to pay attention, like, auditory-wise. So, like, even with real-life stuff, right? So it's like, I like songs and I like background noise, but it's just not very, it doesn't come up very often. Like, I have to, when I want to watch, like some sort of, like, video, like, I just have to sit down and watch it, because I'm not gonna put it in the background, because if I do, I'm not gonna be paying attention to it anyways. Which, if it's something important, then, you know, you obviously don't want to completely ignore it, because I would do this thing where I would put a video in the background, and I would just listen to it, and then the video would end, and I'm like, wait, what was the video about? So if it's like, if it was something important, it's like, I'm not, you know, I don't have any, like, knowledge of what actually happened. So we have, theoretically, how is this possible? Non-Euclidean 101. Theoretically, we can kill Akamanto rather easily. Like, I'm not worried about the actual fight. Like, I mean, I probably should be, but I'm not. I'm not worried about it. Do I want to check the lockers? I should have seen what, threat level we're on. Because if we have a low threat level, you want to turn on the lights to get the healing, for sure. But, yeah, no, I'm pro background noise. We don't see Sleeping Nurse very often. Probably because they're on alert and edge because some psychopath keeps setting the trash cans on fire, but I wonder who that would be. But, like, you know, I'm pro background noise. It's just something that's not really... Oh, no. Oh, no. This is really bad. I think that this probably couldn't get worse because you can't run, right? You can't run from this fight. Oh. Oh, wait, you can? Oh, this is actually, like... Do we do this? I think we do. Yeah, no, I definitely think we do. You can't. Like, that's really bad. Getting Time Warper this late into the game. So we're gonna get cursed for stamina, obviously. Panic is kind of bad, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to EXP. Unlucky. Very unlucky. So it looks like we're gonna be taking -6 from the Lighthouse. Dear God. Because we're not gonna reroll here. We're really not gonna. That's pushing it. That's pushing your luck. I mean, I think we could probably pull it off. Because we go up to 91%, 92%. Kill Akamanto, go down to 82%, and then probably be fine. I mean, you're not wrong. I think we actually have to do that. Because, like, I don't think we can take -6. Because we don't have contaminated water. Yeah, no, I think we do. I think that we kind of have to do something like this, which is a little bit weird. And just hope that we can kill Akamanto fast enough. Because I'm actually, like, you might be thinking... You know, you're kind of screwed because you didn't get folklore studies, so you can't take stamina. I don't think that's gonna be the difference between it. I don't. So the problem here is, like, what do you want to do now? I think that, because we can't buy a stamina item, right? Because they're all 3 funds. We'd have to sell something, which is not gonna happen. Actually, we could sell the camera. We go up to probably like 94%, but that's like 84. Like, we could, I think it's worth it though. Like, this is sketchy as hell. Like, this is sort of like we're playing with fire here. Like, we ain't never done this before. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like that's kind of sketchy. We can't, like, we can't. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna do that. and we're gonna go here. Pray to God we don't get Jar of Blood. Check out the plaques and trophies. Love that we actually made that as a check. So what we're gonna do is we go to 83. 83% Doom is winnable. It's winnable. We have both of the second mystery and second enemy. So it's what we want to do, and this is true. Is we want to take the prescription pills. I don't know if I want to do it now. Yeah, I think we want to do it now. I don't think it actually matters. So we go down to 3, right? He's gonna do 4. So what we can do is we can brace for impact. So we're gonna take 2 damage, okay? And then we are going to regain. This is gonna set us to, oh wait, that kills us, never mind. So this would set us to, hold on, I think we just send him, right? I think Improvise carries. Yeah, Improvise carries here, like, really hard. So, Desperation, although Desperation doesn't work on the gun, so that's very important to think about. So this is 6, 12, that's not good enough. This is 8, and then, wait. No, that's not good enough either. Okay, so we need to buy a turn. We need to buy a turn, so this, we're gonna survive here. We're gonna go down to 1 stamina. Can we shoot? We can't guarantee it. We can't guarantee it. Do we need to guarantee it though? Like that's the question. Could also throw the police revolver potentially. Yeah, this is gonna be sketchy. I don't actually think that like we can afford to drop. So here's the thing. We do, what's the best case scenario? Like we do 9 damage here, okay? And then we bring him down to 12, and then 14? Like, that's not, no, that's not good enough. Like, we could do this, and then, like, that? Does that get us there? No, that doesn't get us there at all. That's 15. So, what we do, because Desperation doesn't buff. Like, we have to do this. But I also feel like we have to do this. Like, we'll go down to 4 reason, and we'll go down to 2 stamina. I feel like we need to do that. And then, obviously, we have to hit here. We take him down to 14. Yeah, we take him down to 14. We have Abolish. That's very important. We're gonna forget this right now. Because this actually buys us another turn, if we need it. Because we go down to... Actually, no, it doesn't. Well, yes, it does, because we go down to 3, and then we go up to 3 here. And so that'd buy us another turn, if we absolutely have to. But hopefully we can kill him this round. So, Desperation. That's 6. And then, okay, that's not good enough. So this would be 8. And then, like, yeah, that's not very good. I don't want to leave the game up to a 90% chance. But, like, here's the thing, though. We go down to 83%. Did we... I don't think we rested Goiza. Okay, so we're going to get Tireless. Okay, so here's what we do. If we do the same thing that we did last time, we go down to 1-1. We kill him. We go to 83% Doom. We are going to take -3 stamina. So we need to rest 3 times? Actually, no, sorry. We're going to get Tireless, so 2-2. We need to rest twice. We go up to... Because it's 2%. So we go up to 87%. And then we live through the lighthouse. Okay, that's what we'll do. So, +1 stamina, -2 reason. We're going to take 4 reason damage in a turn. That's rather frightening. And then we just guarantee this. He goes down to 11, and we can kill him next turn. Since we're bracing... Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay, so, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. It's it doubles first, and then it minuses, okay? That's how it works, so... You know, we do this, we guarantee it hits. So that's 9 damage. And then he goes down. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Can we dab on him even harder? Not without risking it? I can't. We're gonna overkill him, but that's fine. Oh my god, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, so Akamanto mask on. And, yeah, so... Oh my god. That's... Okay, so let me just make sure that I didn't do it wrong. Okay, so -3. We're good. Morbid Mermaids. Ribcage. And... Oh no, Takahashi, dude! Oh no. Oh no. The moment I dread. Hold on. Do we have anything in reserves? Did I forget about anything in the storage box? Oh no. Oh no. The moment I dread. When Takahashi is staring me down. Because we have to go up to 87, right? Because we didn't level up. Oh no. And knowledge is immediately, too, so we can't pull any nonsense where it's like, oh, you know, we'll level up while we go to the knowledge, or before we get to the knowledge check. It's like, no, we gotta do this. Oh, no. Okay, this is gonna be sketchy, dude. This is sketchy. This is Sketch City. Thank God there's no light source check. That would be disastrous. We are gonna level up before Takahashi, right? So, mermaids... Is there anything that we can do that helps us here? I don't think there is. Oh my god. I mean, perception. Like, we just need to become strong. Need to become powerful. So, Ribcage Woman. That's the second enemy. So now it's just like... How fast can we kill him? Let's find out. So, this is 5. Each one of these are 5. That's 15. That's 15. That's really good. So you're saying there's a chance. Ooh. Okay, now this is where it gets stressful, okay? Because we can do 6. We go up to 9. Wait, we're fine, aren't we? We're good? Do we win? I kind of want to brace for impact because I'm a little scared, but I think we're good. I think we win. I think we just win. I think we're good. We go up to 98. That's scary. That's scary. Exposed ribs. What does that do? Okay, that's fine. Who cares? Okay, we did it. We did it. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. That was really sketchy at the end there. Like, I don't know how to say it other than that was like the epitome of sketch and jank. That was, oh my god. Shout outs to Akamanto. For being a bro, and the police revolver for not being a garbage weapon. Like, it's usable, for sure. Getting the Time Warper there was really unlucky. The Time Warper is just a really strong enemy. Thank God that that's the one that you can run from. Oh, boy. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. This was a harrowing video. It had me on the edge of my seat. And I kind of ranted about, like, background noise and, like, old TV shows. So, you know, my apologies. I need to go back to looking for a suitcase. So I will see you all, because, like, here's the thing. I need to go to the airline and then say, hey, I have a checked bag. But the thing is, I don't yet, because I don't have the suitcase yet. And so... You know, I need to, like, get the suitcase first before I'm like, hey, I got this checked bag. I mean, that's probably not how it works. Like, I could just say, like, hey, I need a checked bag space, please, and I'd be like, alright, cool. But, you know, I just gotta get a bag that can hold the stuff that I'm trying to bring with me. Like, I got a portable setup thing going on here. And, one thing I will say for sure, though, is background noise is gonna be really important when I'm traveling, because traveling is freaking boring. at least for me. Like, here's the thing. The majesty of being in the clouds on an airplane is beautiful. It's breathtaking, right? But here's the thing. You only experience that, like, for me personally, right? You only experience that for a little bit because you feel terrible on an airplane because of the high altitude and the motion, like, just the constant motion, the rumbling of the plane is awful. For me personally, okay? So, when I see, like, you know, when I see something like that, like, it's beautiful, and I always take a bunch of photos, because I think it's absolutely incredible. I think people don't give it enough credit, really. The idea of a human being above the clouds. Like, it's insane. But, you know, it's insane to my tiny lizard brain, for sure. It's mind-blowing, even, and just the infinitely spanning horizon is just absolutely incredible. And so it's not like I don't appreciate the majesty of it, because it's beautiful. The problem that I have with it is, like, the motion of the plane, the rumbling, the kind of, like, jittering of the plane, because it's like, when there's a little bit of turbulence, like, you can feel, like, the floor vibrating, right? Like, it can be kind of, I'm not gonna say annoying, but just incredibly disorienting. And so, as long as I have the ability to appreciate it, I do, but when I'm just, like, you know, have a death grip on the armrest of the chair, and I'm just, like, desperately trying not to, like, die because I hate being in the air. You know, when I'm not going through those emotions, it's like, yeah, no, being on a plane is absolutely insane, and it's something that I'm appreciative every time I get to see it, because it is, like, again, the idea of, because, I mean, here's the thing, it's like every day you look up in the sky and you see the clouds, and it's like, those things are, like, way super far away. Like, I'll never be able to get close to them. And then you're above them. It makes you feel on top of the freaking world. It really is truly incredible. But, you know, no, it's like, I hate being on a plane. I really do. Like, it's an incredible experience, but I hate it. I hate being on a plane so much. And so, you know, like, it's a necessary evil, I suppose, because, I mean, I would rather be on a plane for, like, 20 hours, 30 hours, than I would be on a boat for, like, several days to, like, a week. You know, like, weeks on a boat versus, like, 20, 30 hours on a plane. I'll take 20 to 30 hours on the plane any day of the week. Even though I would probably personally find a boat more enjoyable, because it's not like, you know, I'm not like I don't have, like, that wanderlust, I guess you could say, where it's like I gotta keep, like, moving. You know, I gotta keep schmoving or I'm unhappy. It's like, I travel to get to a place. You know, it's like, I'm not traveling because I like, it's majestic, and I will appreciate it while I'm partaking in it, but, you know, I'm not traveling to see the clouds, I'm not traveling for the experience, I'm not traveling for the freaking travel vlog, dude. You know, I'm, for the content, I'm traveling to get to a place. And so, yeah, no, like I'm going to get to a place. That's the whole point. And so, I'm gonna take the path of least resistance, I suppose you could say. And yeah, the airport's, like, super annoying. TSA and all that stuff is, like, you know, it's really annoying as well. And airplanes are agony for, like, technically, like, a full day. Like, I remember, like, the worst flight that I ever had. Like, I was on that plane for, like, 20 hours. It was awful. But, like, listen, I still got to my destination in the end, and, like, you know, where I'm going, there's a bed waiting for me, so I can just crash on there, but, you know. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. So anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next episode of World of Horror. I hope you didn't mind the sort of different approach to it, but, you know, I'm having fun regardless, so I hope you are as well. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye. I guess I'll wait for the drop. You know, do a little cursor movement here. And then, wait for it. There we go. Peace out. Have a good one.